Well, one of the guys that was working with us is a nice guy. He decided he was going to quit, and it's too bad, but he just just quit. So he's one of those guys who's plenty smart. He could do almost all kinds of things. You could put him on anything, ask him to do it, but he has some, let's say, demons. Until he overcomes those, he's young. So hopefully in time he can learn to deal with them or control them, or I don't know, something. But anyway, I gotta head out. I'm getting a whole bunch of supplies for masons, and I gotta have some lumber delivered. We work on walkways. Everything's going along well, but I am gonna need some more guys soon. Well, I got most of the stuff I needed, but I needed some 2x4. I don't need pressure treated, so I was going to get spruce 2x4s, but Uniques didn't have them, so I've got to call in to find if somebody else has got them. If not, then I'm going to have to buy the treated ones. Well, the picture you just saw before that was of myself and Wendy from Oregon, who stopped by. She's visiting here in Eleuthera. Always nice to see people who are stopping by and watch the videos and everything else that are here and enjoying the island. Yeah, a little bit of rain down there to the south. Just a little light rain here. Not exactly sure where this is coming from. I didn't hear anything about rain, but obviously it's raining today. Just started this after lunch, so I don't know. Most everybody's inside and working. I've only got 2 guys who are outside working. There's not much I can do about it, so hopefully this is just quick and passing. Well, today was an interesting day. Everything went relatively well. Starting to work on the walkways. All those covered porches over at Potlatch are going to be covered in a tile. The tile comes from the Dominican Republic, and it's a 3/4 inch tile. So everything's got to be leveled out, cement slab poured, and then I'm going to put a fiberglass mesh type. It's little fibers that you put in the concrete, and that way it'll keep that strong. And the guys are asking, or some of them, where did you get these? And I told them, Dominican Republic. And they said, this is like coral from out of the sea. And I said, well, sort of. And so I sort of drew a little picture to explain to them that it actually came out of a mountain. And, you know, of course they were like, coral doesn't grow in the mountains. I said, I know. But, so I drew a little picture and I made the mountain. And I said, long time ago, the sea was up here, over the mountain, and that was actually part of a reef. And as the sea went down, like this became a mountain, and now they cut it out of the mountain and turn it into these. Oh. You know, that's how this stuff is. They don't go out in a boat and chop up the reefs. It's part of a mountain that used to be part of a reef. So hopefully they recognized what I was telling them and could explain what it was. But you know, there's a lot of times that things get lost in the translation. I mean, some of the guys who are working are Haitian, and sometimes it's like the owner went away, and I said to him, can you get me while you were away, how to learn Creole over the weekend type thing? Because there's a lot of times that I know I say things to them and it's yeah, and then I turn around and they're doing whatever they want to do anyway. So I have to go back and make sure that everything's getting done, because just because you say yeah doesn't mean you're doing it the way I need it to be done. So it's always interesting. I mean, there's certain words I know and certain phrases, like I'll say, how's that coming? Oh, that mooey. That mooey means that's dead. Mooey is dead. But mooey doesn't mean dead, like dead means finished. So there's certain things like that you have to understand what they're trying to mean. Like one of the guys today, I've got a building that, bizarrely enough, didn't have a footing under it. So I said to him, Alvin's, I want you to work on this part today. And he said, okay. I put new shoes on the building. And I said, new shoes? Yeah. And he pointed down there, and I said, okay, yeah, new shoes, footing. So it's, you know, right? It's all, you got to sort of flow with it, and it's like different times, different sayings. There's always something that's totally different that you have to adapt to all the time. But because I've got some of the guys are Bahamian, some are Haitian, and you just have to always make sure. And we also, even the Bahamians and I, have different words for different things. A lot of times we can get down to what it is. Oh, okay, so that makes perfect sense. But there's other times that it's like doesn't quite hit or whatever. So it's always
gravy on the tree.
Oh yeah, a long time ago, a guy said to me, we were walking through the woods looking some land, and he said, "Don't touch the gravy on the tree." And I'm like, the gravy on the tree? What on earth is he talking about? And so he found it, you know, I said, the gravy? You know, and I'm thinking, you know, like gravy you put on a sauce or something like that. And I started thinking about it, and I said, I don't understand what you mean gravy. And he said, pointed to a tree that had sap coming out of it. That's the gravy. So a lot of things are slightly different here to greatly different here. It's just how it is. You have to be part of it, and when you're, you know, you come and you visit, those things you won't get a feel for. You have to be here, and you have to be part of everything to get those different words and different slangs and different meanings. So being here and visiting are two different creatures.
What about the thick one?
Oh, well, they have all different names. I mean, if somebody's kind of large, wide, they call them thick. Okay, if somebody's not as dark as somebody else, they're a little brighter. Some of them will call each other red. So they have really, there's all different kinds of terms for all different kinds of things. It's just the way it is.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. I'll see you later.